Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome your New Orleans Saints?
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen ready for some preseason football. Off we go from the Superdome. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
And remember now, Mike, since they made the schedule change, this week 2 of the 3-week preseason is really the opportunity to have a dress rehearsal for a lot of these starters. We see them get more game opportunities and game reps, all in preparation for week 1 to kick off. But for the rest of the team, there's the guys looking to fight for roles. A lot of guys just looking to fight to make the roster.
In motion comes Thomas. They go play action for Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's 2nd and inches.
They send a receiver in motion left. Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
5-yard gain on the play.
In motion is Hunter. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got the number 2 overall pick, the rookie Travis Hunter. 18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
And the Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
From 29, here's 2nd down and 7. On the give, it's Hall. Inside, one would-be tackler. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will have a Jaguars 1st first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A run here with Hall. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Danny Stutzman on the stop.
2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Lawrence. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
The 3rd down pass. Chase Young on the tackle. A loss of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2020. For draft from South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
There's so much conversation around. Well, Mike, about the importance of these preseason games, and while the final score certainly doesn't matter, there is the evaluation of your roster, your personnel. You can't replicate these live reps and simulate them in practice, so these are your moments. Go out, play fast, play confident, build those reps that you need so when the regular season comes around, you're ready.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A play fake. They'll throw with Rattler. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the ground, this is Kendra Miller. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's Rattler. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Saints 1st down.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, But now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Shotgun snap here for Rattler. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
In motion is Myers. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
We'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down by a couple of yards. They get 4 on that 3rd and 2.
That's good for the Jaguars. 1st down.
Tight end motioning left. On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
In motion comes Thomas. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Jaguar 1st down.
Give up the middle with Hall. He'll get about 2. And he's Stutzman there for the stop. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Now Lawrence. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Cam Little on for the Jaguars field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? You're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. We are through 1. It's the Jaguars on top. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. They've got it second down and less than a yard. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And the Saints.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Miller. And he'll wind up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 31-yard line.
A gain of 28 more yards. That's another Saints 1st down.
Once again, it's Miller. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. He is having his way. Another big gain. This time 18 yards and a 1st down.
At the 13-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score Saints 7, Jaguars 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. And, Greg, it's the time of year where those veterans know they're going to make the team. They're going to be on the roster for the opener. So when you went through that phase of your career, how did you approach the preseason?
Yeah, certainly different when I was a rookie or really early in my career than I was towards the back end. There's no question. And I think as I got older in the league and a little bit more established, my priorities of what I wanted out of those games, Mike, I think might have changed a little bit, right? I wanted to feel what it was like to get tackled. I wanted to feel what it was like just getting in and out of the huddle, keeping up with the play clock, getting into the operation of the game. It wasn't necessarily about how many catches or trying to make the roster, but it was the next step, preparing myself for the inevitability of a week 1 playing the full game in a full live environment. So this was the next step. You got practice to get your body right. Then you have a couple preseason reps to kind of take that next step, all leading up to being healthy and ready to go come week 1 of the regular season. Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Ooh, well, now you see it, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. To the left side, caught by Hunter. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run. This is Hall. Drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, juking his way forward for a gain of a couple.
17-yard line. It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd
down, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Jaguars 1st down. 1st and goal, Jacksonville.
They'll run. It's Hall. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jaguars. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but After not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
The kick is good. Makes the score Jaguars 13, Saints 7.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense and running back Kendre Miller getting set to take over. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. We'll start the drive with Miller. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop. On second down, here's Rattler. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
And 9 yards to go.
Now Rattler going to throw. That's deep for Olave. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Parker Washington awaits for the Jaguars. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Jaguars offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. The ball comes out. Looks like the Saints have come up with the football. They did.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Saints offense and running back Kendre Miller getting set to take over. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. A run up the middle with Miller. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's Rattler now on second down. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun, Rattler. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
The Jaguars offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. They'll try to set up the screen here. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. There's Hunter. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Miller gets it out of the pistol. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd down is Rattler. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Saints, 1st down.
They'll run with Miller. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back to throw is Rattler. Pass taken in by Miller. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for the Saints.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's going to tuck it and go. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That penalty is declined.
Looking to throw, Rattler. It is brought in the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown, New Orleans. Now Gay for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Saints move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 59 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. made right side by Thomas. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Brings up second and a yard.
In motion comes Thomas. Throwing is Lawrence. And holding at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He puts it up, and it's caught. Brendan Strain. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open up a 6-point lead.
14.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Rattler now on first down. This one on target to Olave. Here's a 2nd and 6. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At the 39-yard line.
Throwing is Rattler. That one downfield for Cooks. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one, a win for the Saints as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that second win here in Week 2. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.